Hello friends, we're going on a short road trip today to a place called Green Corner, which has a rich history. I'm speeding up the video a little bit. We're going to the corners of Tragarete Road, Park Street and St. Vincent Street. This is Green Corner, and I know it doesn't look like much, does it? But it has a rich history. Now I'm going to go around the block a bit, and then we're going to park. And I'm going to give you various scenes of that corner, Green Corner. We're going down St. Vincent Street, then we're going to make a right on Duke Street and head back up to Green Corner. I know it's a rainy day, but it's going to clear up a bit. Sometimes I can't predict these things, but you can see the sky is blue now and the rain has stopped. And so we're going to take in a bit of Green Corner. Now that Globe building, the blue and orange colored one on the right, that used to be a cinema, and possibly one of the biggest cinemas of its time in Trinidad and Tobago. It was one of the top places to go when you wanted to see a movie. Now when I was a teenager, going to the cinema was the biggest thing you can do in your young years of life for entertainment. You know, there wasn't any mobile phones and all the gadgets and apps that young people have today. So one of the things we all used to look forward to was going to the cinema. And as I said in another recent video about cinemas across Port of Spain, you could go to see either one movie or two movies. Usually it was two movies. They would show one in the beginning, there would be an intermission, and then another. That's another shot of Globe from the angle of St. Vincent Street. And that white and green roof building is possibly why it was called Green Corner. That building used to have a green tone to it where the white is now. And Globe used to be painted differently too. This new color combination that they have now is a recent thing. And when I say recent, it's been like that for a good number of years. Where you see this GNC sign that's across the street where it says Live Well, that used to be a mall. There also used to be other things in history. When I was a teen, that used to be a mall. You could go in there were shops, you can eat. But now it's just a few shops and I think business places. There isn't really much going on there, and as you can see, the street itself is not particularly busy, and there's a reason for that. On the left of the screen you'll see a taxi stand sign on the road. There used to be maxi taxis parked here, and those maxi taxis would take you to the west, particularly to Carnage, Chaguaramas. So anybody that needed to go west would basically come here to get a maxi or a car going west. This was before there was any kind of city gate or places in South Key to get a maxi or a taxi. But some years ago they moved those maxis away from the area, and after that happened, the place just became quiet. Along with that, people stopped going to places like Globe to see movies, because you know, DVDs, CDs, and of course the internet came along, and people used to choose those to see their movies. And then there were bigger places like Movie Town and Caribbean cinemas that took over the local cinema fanfare. And so places like Globe just lost its audience and eventually closed. Now, for a brief stint, I believe they used Globe for um, theater, live acts, and probably some conferences, but I haven't seen anything like that happening there for a long time. Now, that white and green roofed building, they had a number of different uses. There used to be a bar there, you could go and play pool, sit down and have a drink, and so forth. Next, it used to have an arcade. And when I say an arcade, I mean you would actually go and play games, like Pac Man, Galaxian, and so forth, inside of there. There used to be a parlor, there used to be a barber there. All those things I used as a teenager, but they're all long gone now and it's just closed up. Of course, with the pandemic, everything always seems closed up now. And the sad thing about this particular corner is that I don't see it recovering really. And why I say that is because unless the buildings here change, there isn't going to be a real use for people to come here. Now, Green Corner could be put into three parts, and that is one, the time before I was a teen, then there's the time when I was a teen, and now. The time before I was a teen, I understand, used to have a lot of pan, a lot of gangs, a lot of hush hush stuff going on. When I was a teen, it was just busy because of the maxi taxi presence, and now it's just quiet. So this is Green Corner. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this little tour of Green Corner. Some of you always ask me about other videos. I have hundreds of videos like this. Make sure to look for them on my YouTube channel. And if you can, please consider becoming a patron to support helping me make more videos like this.